Welcome back. Today's video is about ESIC UDC selection process, the examination pattern, and also we will cover what are the topics that you have to consider for your preparation. First off, we are going to look at the selection process. It is going to be under three phases, which is phase 1 prelims exam, phase 2 followed by the mains, and then phase 3, which is a computer skill test. Now we'll see the examination pattern for all of these three phases. The first phase being the prelims examination, you will have 4 sections to answer, as you can see. The first section is general intelligence and reasoning section, 25 questions for 50 marks, and general awareness section, 25 questions for 50 marks again. Same followed for quantitative aptitude and English comprehension as well. You will be given 25 questions in each and the weightage is for 50 marks. The time duration is composite time of 1 hour. Please note that the medium of examination is bilingual. The total questions are 100, which will be for 200 marks. Further, in phase 1 is the qualifying in nature. It means that marks obtained in this will not be reckoned for the final merit. And for each of the wrong answers, there will be also a negative marking, which means 1/4 of the mark will be deducted for every wrong answer that you give. The candidates will be shortlisted for phase 2 in the ratio of 1:10, that is 10 times the number of vacancies in each of the category, basing on the performance that you give in your phase 1 examination. Only then you will be selected for phase 2. Now phase 2 is the mains examination. Mains, you will have again 4 sections: general intelligence and reasoning, general awareness, quantitative aptitude, and English comprehension. Now for all of these 4 sections, you will have 50 questions in each, carrying 50 marks. Time duration is for 2 hours. Again, even for this particular mains examination also, the examination is conducted bilingual, English or Hindi. Then the marks obtained in phase 2 will be considered for the final selection. Then for every wrong answer that you give, there will be a negative marking, which is 1/4 of the mark will be deducted for every wrong answer that you give. And then the candidates will be shortlisted for phase 3 in the ratio of 1:5, which sums up to 5 times the number of vacancies according to the categories of the vacancies which are mentioned here. So according to the category of performances that the candidates are giving in their phase 2 examination, only then they will be selected for phase 3 examination. Now phase 3 is a computer skill test, as I've mentioned. For computer skill test, there will be 3 sections: preparation of PowerPoint slides, MS Word typing and formatting, then using MS Excel with formulae. Now for first section it is 10 marks, next 20 and next 20. Total the computer skill test is going to be for 50 marks. The total marks is for 50 again. The time duration is only 30 minutes. Next we are going to look into the syllabus. For general intelligence section, semantic classifications, figural analogy, symbolic operations, Venn diagram, space orientation, number series, and trends, symbolic or number analogy, figural series, coding and decoding, enhances space visualization, etc. Here are the rest of the topics that you have to consider for your preparation. Some of them which I will be mentioning are number series, visual memory, figure classification, observation, problem solving. For English language section, topics are fill in the blanks, synonyms, antonyms and homonyms, spelling error, idioms and phrases, one-word substitution, sentence improvements, closed passages, comprehension passages, etc. For quantitative aptitude section, relations between numbers, decimals and fractions, percentages, ratio and proportion, averages, simple and compound interest, and all of the topics which are mentioned here on the screen are equally important for you to consider for preparation. For GK, general awareness, general politics, current events, countries and capitals, economic, geography, history, books and authors, awards and authors, sports and games, abbreviations, etc. Furthermore, if you have any doubts, please place them in the comment section and we will answer them. Subscribe to Freshers Now, and thank you for watching.